Welcome back, Bloom Trojans. This is your first Friday show of the year. Coming up on today's edition of BloomScene, we ask Principal Savage some tough questions. I am your host, Milani Emery. On activities, we have Niana Rogers, and on sports, we have Talia Mackey. This is Friday, September 1st, 2017, and you are watching BloomScene. Now for our top story. We have been getting to know our new principal, Mr. Scott Savage. Today we have our part 3 of that interview, and we will discuss a recent controversy once again. Let's go to Nalia Moore.
On a more serious note, what are your feelings about the situation in Charlottesville?
Well, I think the situation in Charlottesville is it's unfortunate that, first of all, that a life was lost, and we can never forget those kind of things that regardless of what's happening, when someone loses their life is very painful. I will say that I think that what's happening in Charlottesville is an example of many thoughts and feelings that are happening across the country, and that there is an opportunity, and I think there is a real opportunity for conversations to happen, that it can't turn violent, and that we have to find ways to peacefully disagree on things and work to resolve our conflicts and our issues. I will say that these kind of things have been happening for years. With the use of social media and the way media is now, things get reported a lot faster and more often. But there have been protests and riots happening for years, and people have lost their lives. What I would encourage people to do, and we live here in Illinois, and we work in Chicago Heights, and things happen in Illinois, but right here in our own state, there is a high level of violence, even in our own state. And I believe that education is really the route for us to start having peaceful conversations so we can better ourselves through this process of educating each other and educating ourselves, so that when we do have disagreements, we can find a way to sit down at the table and talk those things out and figure out what is the best route to resolve our conflicts and our issues. And finally, I would say that one of the things that we cannot stand for in this country and in the world is people being intolerant of other people based on their race, gender, religious background, sexual identity. We have to be tolerant of all people internationally, right here in our own school and in our own state and our country. And that's the expectation I have at Bloom High School, that regardless of what our beliefs are, that we're able to sit down and peacefully talk out our disagreements, and we come together on our agreements so that we make Bloom High School, this state, our country, and this world a better place.
That's nice. Finally, what is your vision for Bloom High School? What are your goals?
Yeah, I think that's good. I thought about that a lot, and one, I want to say that the school district has a vision of continuing to increase math and reading scores and increase our graduation rate. And I can't think of any career where you will not use math and reading skills, using logic and problem-solving skills and reading as well. What I would say is that I think for Bloom High School, and for what I'm thinking about in terms of my vision, is to support the students and the staff so they can continue the good work. It's not for me to get here and say, yes, this is my program, it's our vision and our program. I believe in shared leadership, and that's shared leadership with the staff, with the students, with the community, with the families, that we decide that we're going to approach our goals together, and then when we hit snags or things that prevent us from moving along in a positive way, that we come together collectively and talk about how we're going to resolve those issues so we can continue our goals. So I think my number one goal is to ensure that all students can be successful and meet students where they are and help them move to a level of success, pushing and promoting the fact that failure does not mean completion. Failure is just an opportunity to move forward. I think another goal for me is to ensure that the community continues to learn about the good things happening at Bloom, that we find a way to continue to push out the information, programs like BloomScenes and all of our social media feeds. This is a great opportunity for the community to learn about our students and our school. And finally, it is my desire to be very consistent and to be very clear that this is a safe zone. And this is not a place for violence. This is not a place for people to become inappropriate and irresponsible with their actions and behavior, that this is a place that we're respectful, and when people make mistakes and have disagreements, that we're able to find solutions to those problems and make sure that Bloom High School is known for a safe school that provides a positive learning experience for all students.
Thank you so much, Mr. Savage.
Well, thank you, and I'm excited to be here, and I wish everyone a great and happy and successful school year.
That's wonderful. This is Nalia Moore for BloomScene.
Thanks, Nalia, and thank you, Principal Savage, for taking the time to meet with us. Remember that there will be no school on Monday for Labor Day holiday. Enjoy the 3-day weekend. After-school tutoring has begun in the library after school. Once you are in, you may not leave without a parent or guardian to sign you out. There will be buses at 3:45 and 4:45. Student parking permits are on sale now. If you have a sticker from 2016-2017, you can renew the sticker by bringing in a current insurance card, driver's license, and a renewed license plate sticker. Have any questions, stop into Office 128 and speak with Mrs. Bouchons. Please continue to keep your ears and eyes open for attendance-related news and incentives. Here is what to look out for at this time. Students with perfect attendance for this month of August will be rewarded on Tuesday, September 5th during lunch periods. You will know if you have earned a reward if you receive a green ticket from your first period teacher. Additionally, the attendance battle of the grade levels begins today, Friday, September 1st. This competition will restart every month. The winning grade level will receive a special incentive each month. That's it for announcements. Let's go to Niana with your activities.
Thanks, Milani. Senior class selection season is at hand. Senior class will have offices for president, vice president, secretary, and board member available. Anyone interested in running for office must see Ms. Miller in the counseling office to find out the rules for running and be placed on the ballot. All seniors will be allowed to vote in this election via electronic survey that will be available September 11th. This is your chance to play a pivotal role in what is or is not done this year with the seniors. Don't miss your chance to have a say. The French and Italian Club will meet on Tuesday, September 5th, after school in room 230. The Scholastic Bowl team will practice after school next Wednesday, September 6th, in the library archive. It is not too late to join us. Scholastic Bowl is a team trivia competition where students show off their random and school knowledge. We are always looking for new players, especially freshmen. If you have questions, see Mr. Jacko in the library or Mr. Cook in room 311. There will also be a meeting of the Latino Club on Wednesday, September 6th in room 231. Everyone is welcome to join. Are you a wholehearted helper, forward mover, or positive thinker? Come and join our Key Club and discover your super self. Key Club is a student-led high school community service club. When you volunteer with Key Club, you become a superhero for your school and community. You have the power to change your world, and all while making new friends, having fun, and becoming the greatest that you can be. Make your transformation. Join Key Club. Our first meeting will be Thursday, September 7th at 2:55 in room 631 in the IE building. Please contact Ms. Mathis for more information. This announcement is for roller coaster lovers. Who wants to ride the Joker? Well, here's your chance. We'll be raffling off a pair of 2017 Fright Fest tickets to Great America for $1 each. Tickets are on sale now in the bookstore. If you have any questions, see Miss Towns. That is it for activities. Now let's go to Thalia with sports.
The varsity football team is away at Andrew tonight. March on to victory. The boys varsity soccer team advanced to the Constellation Championship game in this year's Pepsi Showdown, to be held on September 4th at Toyota Park. Team plays their home opener this Saturday against Cremonique at 10 a.m. at Sark Field. Come out and cheer on the team. The volleyball team plays in the Joliet tournament this weekend. That's it for sports.
That's BloomScene. Check us out online. Teachers, email your announcement to Mr. Cook. Have a great Labor Day weekend. We will see you here again. Incentives.